It's important to know and to expect that people will hold back. Everybody holds back. I hold back. It's actually a part of the process, bluntly. If you look at perhaps how you and I also engaged when you were signing up for the retreat. In fact, I think most of you here, probably the first time we had contact, you held back. Maybe you weren't quite ready yet to make the decision. What we're talking about here is the psychology of marketing. And everything that you've shared with me so far is actually perfectly normal. Yes, people hold back. The expectation that I'm hearing from you is that that's not supposed to happen. What it is supposed to happen, and it's very normal. The good news is that there are things that we can do about it. First of all, the first we need to understand is that we call this the 7 points of contact. Typically, it will take 7 points. You may have heard of this before, but typically it will take about 7 points of contact before someone says yes. Most coaches and healers and therapists who do not understand this process, they will stop after the first point. So they'll make the offer, here's the offer, this is my pay program, and nothing happens. And they get disappointed, discouraged, deflated, and give up. Well, that's just the beginning. So the first hurdle, most people say no. It's like a defensive reaction. It's like, I'm scared, I'm not quite sure, I'm on the fence. And I wish I knew when I first started coaching that this was normal. Actually, I only learned it like a year or so into coaching that actually most people, their gut reaction is to say no or to hold back. On a subconscious level, they are testing our resolve. So it's like, okay, you say that you're a coach, come and coach me through this sales process. So this is an opportunity for you to reach out a second time, a third time, a fourth time. I think for many of you here on this call, I've had even more than 7 conversations before you said yes. And I know that's just part of the process. I mean, Lorraine is laughing there because I think I spoke to Lorraine about a year and a half ago, and we had many conversations, and then, you know, the timing was right. I didn't give up on her. I called her like a year later out of the blue, and there she was. And the same applied to many of you here. I didn't give up on you. I know that the sales process, the marketing process is about these 7 points of contact. And that means that I am going to hear 6 times no from you. But I'm fine with that because I know that that's part of the process. But I keep going. I never give up on you because you've reached out to me. You have interacted with me, and I am a coach. I never give up on people. Even though they may give up on themselves, even though they may hold back, I will not give up on them. I'm not going to push them. I'm not going to coerce them. I'm going to remind them that why they reached out to me in the first place, why they engaged in my Facebook page in the first place. Maybe it's because you want to build a business and you want to feel fulfilled and excited. I'm going to remind them of the joy of their vision and help them to move past the fear that is holding them back. All right, that's your job. The coaching begins during the marketing. The coaching begins the moment that you are giving value and getting this wonderful engagement. And the coaching begins at the first no, the second no, the third no, the fourth no, the fifth no. And you just showing up and showing your support and showing that you really care about the result that your client wants. At some point, many people, and it's a high percentage, at least with me anyway, most people eventually say, you know what, Carl, you know, you've empowered me so much, or I trust you so much, and you've guided me so much. You've held my hand through my fear. You've held my hand when I was about to back out. You held my hand and guided me when I was about to hold back and give up on my dream. And you've empowered me to see who I can become with your guidance. I'm in. All right, I'm in. Where do I sign up? But it took 7 points of contact, Buntley. So I hope this inspires you.